Hi, my name is Sam. I'm 39 years old and I have cystic fibrosis. It's been an incredible journey of life and I've actually had 2 double lung transplants. My first admission at the Royal Children's Hospital for a tune-up was from 16 years old. As the years went by, my lung function kept dropping. Having CF or having a transplant, no matter what, I still went fishing. If I caught a big fish, I'd give the rod to someone else, I was out of breath. And still like to go out and travel, party hard, go out and never say, I'm struggling, I can't breathe. I would still keep going, and I would even still go to work at 20% lung function, even 18%. And the doctors already told me once, when is it the right time for you to decide to sign up and have a set of lungs? It took me 5 years to sign up until I actually turned 30 years old. And 7 weeks later, I never forget, I had a set of lungs. These lungs are working perfect, so they're catch snapper too. I was planning to build a house and everything like that because I didn't think I was even unwell anymore. 2 years after, I started to drop down a little bit, 10% at a time, which was very hard feeling. I didn't even think this would happen, even to have 1 transplant, and then already the doctors were approaching me and thinking, Sam, I think it's time for you to re-sign up again. And we weren't sure if it was rejection or not. We didn't understand why. I was always dropping. I didn't have a choice. I did sign up for a second set of lungs, and I waited actually 10 months. But it got to a stage where I was admitted to hospital as I was 18%, and I pretty much needed oxygen. And that same time that I was in hospital, I did have a call for another set of lungs. And unfortunately at the time it was a false call because they couldn't give me that set. So I gave up. It kicked everyone out of the hospital, but then that same week there was another set. I still can't believe it now, and I've actually still got them. And that has been over 5 years now. It did take me a few years to recover because I had other infections and I was in hospital in the home for 3 years. And those nurses and doctors are pretty good friends of mine. It's an inspiration to keep going in life. And I do encourage a lot of people, if they do need another set, pretty much better to sign up. And I always think of my donor families, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be talking right now to the camera. It's an amazing journey, and I do think of my donor family all the time for both sets of the lungs, because I definitely wouldn't be here without that. And considering what my family has been through, I can't even imagine them losing a child. I hope one day that the transplant team do research about rejection and things like that for the lungs. It's very important.